We got some funding to do a community project around the Jubilee, and we'd already thought about how we'd like to sort of celebrate the Jubilee, and we work with lots of different age groups. So we work with schools, we work with youth clubs, we work with mum support groups, we work with older people. So it was, how are we going to bring all this together? So we decided to do it in 3 different sections. So we've got well dressing and growing, which sort of follows on from something we did last year. We've got a place of welcome where we do different crafts every Thursday, and we'd already introduced sewing as part of a skill that people were learning. And then we've also got a group of people who may not want to do any of those things but love an afternoon tea. So we thought, okay, let's do all 3 and bring them all together over a month. So that's what the project is. With Ormiston, Watermills and Burnwood, we're doing well dressing boards, and that teaches them the skill of getting a design and blowing it up into a bigger size, pricking out a design, seeding it, and then keeping the clay wet and making sure that they petal using different kinds of materials. So all the schools have really got on board with that and absolutely love it. We've also done that with the mum support group, and we're also doing it with our Thursday group.
Well, I've never done well dressing before. We got clay in a tray, and she did a pattern on a bit of tracing paper and laid it on the clay. Then they poked holes in it where the lines were, and we poked seeds through it. Then we started pushing the petals in, making the design come out.
The fabric table runners, we decided that anybody who wanted to try and sew, we would teach them free motion embroidery, which is something that most people, even very experienced sewers, have never come across. So lots of people have had a go at that.
Been doing some sewing on my own and with other groups. Well, it's working improvement.
I could never sew before, only with a needle, not with a machine.
The community decided what they wanted to celebrate over the last 70 years, so they've come up with loads of different things like landing on the moon, or the 4-minute mile, or the miners' strike, and they've decided how they wanted to show those images on the patchworks.
I've designed the crown and cut it out and made it, decorated it. The girls have stitched it all up. And it looks fantastic now. It does really look good.
I've done the one that's for Brexit, which is the 2 flags. I've done the water challenge, ice bucket challenge, with the guy with a bucket over his head. And I've done the Harry Potter book.
I sort of come every Thursday and throw things at people, and I've never had anybody not want to do it. Some people are very sort of, I'm not crafty, I'm not this, I can't do that. But I have to say, they will always have a go, which is great for me because I don't always know what I'm doing. So it's lovely. If somebody says to me, can we have a go at this? And I'm thinking, okay, and everybody will get involved, so it's really good.
It's really interesting because I'm learning new skills, new things, and the more thing is like you're having fun. It's fun, it's really fun. It's not only, it's the family atmosphere, the whole group thing. Everyone is kind, sweet, it's warm.
We've got several new people who've only just started to come to the group, and I think they've been thrown into conversations, they've been thrown into situations where they can see that we're running out of time, because anything like this, no matter how many weeks you give somebody, they always want it to be perfect. So as we're running out of time, they're looking at ways of changing what we're doing a little bit and adapting things, and they've had to do that when ordinarily I know it would take several weeks for people to necessarily feel comfortable in this environment. So I think it's thrown everyone together and they've just got on with it, which is great.
That's a sweet place. You come and you feel yourself. It's okay to be you the way you are, like no one judges you how you are, how it is. It's really more psychologically very helpful thing, especially for moms like me. When we come with our kids here, having fun with kids, they're all like family.